Mo and tell him I'm staying. Of course, he'll think we're running off to Atlantic City, not holing up here at Viki's cabin in the end of the world.
I'll be okay. I just need to be by myself for a couple of days to think things through. That's why I moved out, right? So I can figure out what I want.
Don't you mean who you want? Rex or Schuyler?
Fine, Sky. Don't pick up. Hope that means you're up at the cabin romancing my sister. You don't jump at the chance to steal Gigi away from Rex. You're a fool.
Roxy!
Easy. Yeah, okay. Almost there. I'm good. Okay.
What's going on here?
Nick just got out of the hospital. He needs a place to stay and a friend to look after him for a while.
Doesn't he have a mother?
Oh, yeah, but she's not nearly as warm as you are.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm so hot and I got such a big heart. And I guess you had a lousy break running into those meatheads. Teach you to park in a dark alley.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Listen, what do you think that fish is gonna say if he knew that you were shacking up with your ex?
So, where should I put Nick's stuff?
Sky, call me back, okay? It better be with good news.
Who's good? Who delivers?
You so did not bust up Clint Buchanan's marriage.
And he thanked me for it.
You're a rock star.
Honey, I'm a CEO.
Okay, what details?
Well, let's just say I did some undercover work.
Oh, please tell me his wife walked in on you, too.
Uh-huh.
How'd you get her Nigel?
Oh, that man's a rash.
So you really think he's on to you?
Well, it doesn't matter, because once Mrs. B walked in on me and the hubby in the sack, kaboom.
Clint, what the hell are you doing?
I heard Beau's voice, and I thought to myself, what would Pa do if he found a thief stealing his filly?
You want me to remove Beau from office? Or you'll harm my girls?
Well, the commissioner understands a new broom sweeps clean. You're the new mayor, so off he goes.
I can't fire Beau. Everybody loves him.
Clint, put the gun down.
Asa wouldn't let the thief get away, would he? No. He'd blow the bastard's head off.
Clint, no, put the gun down. You don't want to do this.
Don't I?
Shooting us isn't gonna change anything, Clint.
Shut up. You always have so much to say, Nora. Except when it counts. Like on our wedding day, when they asked if anybody had a reason that we shouldn't be married. You said nothing.
Because there was nothing to say. Because I loved you. Beau and I hadn't even talked. We had no idea how we felt.
But by all means, marry me. It's insurance. A girl always needs a fallback.
No, that's not how it was.
Don't you tell me how it was. You have no idea what it was like when you were off with my wife. I was alone here in this house. But I wanted you to go because I trusted both of you, and I thought that that's what both of you needed. But now, I have just buried my son-in-law. Natalie is grieving. Jessica is trying to cope with having Mitch Laurence back in her life. And now when I need my wife and my brother to return the favor and support me, I find out that the two of you are sleeping together.
We've never slept together, Clint.
Even though it never came to that, we let you down. Both of us let you down. And I'm sorry. Okay? I really am, but this is all my fault. I never should have let Nora go, and I wasted a lot of time. And now I've hurt both of you. But that doesn't change anything. There is no going back. And if you shoot us, all you're going to do is you're going to hurt Natalie and Jessica and the rest of the family.
Unlike you, I think about the rest of the family before I give in to my feelings. But don't worry. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
So you and the mogul did the dirty.
Well, not yet.
Wait, I thought you just said that you guys...
Yeah, we made it look like we were having sex.
Oh, smart. Give him a little taste.
So I'll come back for more. And before you know it...
You'll be picking out sports cars.
Well, yachts.
Oh, excuse me. So I have some good news of my own.
Yeah?
Gigi moved out.
She broke up with Rex.
Well, I don't know. It seemed like a little more of a separation, but...
It doesn't matter, whatever it is. As long as she's out, he's fair game.
Girl, I am so ahead of you. If things go my way, that separation is permanent.
So I guess Gigi told you she moved out. She didn't mention it, no. But you knew. It's a small town. Word gets around.
I'll bet.
Look, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm not sorry, all right? Gigi was unhappy, and if this is what it takes for her to get her head straight, then fine.
You mean if it's going to help you worm your way into her life?
Rex, I'm her friend.
Her friend? Her friend would have been supportive. You have Gigi so confused she had to move out.
Well, you ever think about the fact that maybe you're the one confusing her? You and Stacy?
You know what? It doesn't matter what you think. Gigi is coming home, and we are going to pick up right where we left off, and Gigi and I and Shane are going to build a future together, and you can count on it.
If you were that sure of her, we wouldn't be having this conversation. If Gigi walked out on you, Rex, she probably had a good reason.
She didn't walk out on me. She's taking some time for herself.
Ah, right.
It was my idea. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, she has.
And I wanted her to have a chance to focus on herself. That's what people in committed relationships do, not that you would know anything about that.
Oh, really? Oh, so if a guy gets his girlfriend's sister pregnant, then he should tell her to take a hike. Let me write that down. Got it.
Stay away from her.
Oh, so now we're back to square one, where you tell me to leave town. Is that it?
You should have listened to me.
You know, Rex, I might have. But Gigi didn't want me to go.
I know I can't have them both, but that doesn't stop me from going off in two directions.
Okay, let's break it down. Let's talk about the pros and the cons. First up, Rex.
Okay. I've loved him since I was a kid. We have a child together. He left his marriage for me.
Cons?
He left me in high school, just disappeared without even a goodbye. He has now slept with my sister, and they are having a baby together.
All right, first off, the high school thing, he was a kid. You both were.
And I had to grow up fast.
Point taken. But I think if he'd known about it, he'd have been there for you.
True.
And the thing with Stacy, I mean, that happened because Stacy was working Rex, and because Rex thought there was no chance for you and him.
I know. But it is still very hard to live with. And the baby's coming.
All right, Schuyler. Come on, you said you wanted to work through this. Let's get it all out on the table.
Okay, Schuyler. We were friends first, so I trust him. I know that he'd never leave me.
You sound like you're talking about a real good hunting dog.
Okay, I think he's hot.
But?
All right, but there's also this whole other side to him. He's an addict. He had this skeevy life in Vegas with my sister. See, I told you it's complicated.
Well, yes and no.
What do you mean?
Honey, if you ask me, I think deep down you know who you want.